Alright, welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, the prehistoric planet pack PvP. So I'm speaking pretty softly here because I have other people over right now, so I don't really want to sort of cause a ruckus, I guess. I also don't really want the others to hear me sort of streaming the game. Alright, so let me see, this area over here is ran dry already, and I kind of want to just dig this area out. Okay, let's not worry about this yet. I do want to dig this out though, so that there's airflow. But this will cause the airflow here to be better. Then I'll just do a mop of this area over here and maybe deconstruct this part. But I'll leave all the wires and pipes intact. Okay, so I've just done very minor things since the last time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to salvage a lot of the Megathron. So I think they rotted somewhere in here. Oh wow. The veggie popper at 1%, but it's deep frozen, so that's good. There's some veggie poppers over here that's spoiling, but they're spoiling very slow, 1% per cycle. So they do have quite a bit of shelf life on them. So I managed to dig this area out. The most significant thing that I did since the last recording was that I managed to just clear out this entire biome over here, and it was not easy. My guys were all getting sopping wet and were getting very stressed. The reason for that is very simple. It's because there's such a huge body of water that they have to sort of push downwards. So if I just dig down like here, the water level will be very high. If I don't dig over to the side, the water will just be congregated in the center here, and then so the water level will be very high, and then my tubes will constantly have to be submerged, fully submerged in water for extra period of time, I guess. Then they will just start getting irritated eyes, they will just start suffocating, and the progress here was super slow. So what I did was I just basically sort of pushed the water out over to the sides. Now, I can't really push the water out further to the sides because there's the abyssal layer here. I don't really want to dig into the abyssal layer. And yeah, so I try to dig to the side as much as possible to push the water level out, and then make the water level lower so that my tubes can continue working down over here. Yeah, so this actually process takes quite a long time to do. The reason I stop here is very simple. The goal of me digging down here was to get a bunch of fossils. So I already gotten a bunch of fossils here. My dupes have already transported them back to this rock crusher over here to be crushed. It's then the process of crushing them at the moment. So there's another reason why I don't want to go further down. It's because the teleporter is here, right? So I don't want all of this water to flood the teleporter. So I'm in the process of making a highway to get to the teleporter. Now there is an option here. I guess instead of doing this, right, I can just go through this area. There's no reason why I can't go through this area. There's a bit of abyssal over here, but I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, I actually don't think this is a good idea. Now that I think about it, let's just cancel this. Usually I don't like to dig through abyssalite, but I think this is a case where I think it's better to do that. Otherwise, I'll have my dupes, in order to get to the teleporter, I have to sort of go around the area. So that will suck a lot. I don't think there's any bleach stone in the way either, which is really good. Let me take a look at the consumable ore overlay. Yeah, we are not going to dig through any bleach stone here. That's good. I should be able to dig out all of this stuff over here. Alright, now I need to dig these two out as well, and then place two tiles over here. Now what's the local material? It's probably mafic rock. We can dig this out also, just so that there's a bit of airflow. And then we can tile the floor up with mafic rock tiles. I think I want to leave a little gap over here. Alright, I think I do want to tile this up though. Tile this area up. Then once we get down here, my dupe will jump down over to this ledge over here, then they will continue forth. Okay, and I want them to dig out of this fossil. They should be able to do it from this ledge over here. Okay, I need the water to obviously get lower so that they don't block the path of my tubes. Hold on. How should we do this? I think we should put ladders over here for now, something like that. Maybe dig 3 tiles down. I should still be able to reach all of this from the ladders. Right, this will allow me to get to this area over here. Yeah, I will need to pick up this fossil, so I think this ladder is fine for this ladder to be over here. I think this is good for now. The point is just to get into this teleporter, okay? This is good. There's no fossil down here, right? Yeah, these are all the fossils in this local area here. I just really care about the fossils. I don't really care about the other stuff. Also, there's a bunch of fossils over here that needs to be supplied over. So what I can do is I can allow all the right now allowing everybody through. I don't really want that. I only really want my haulers through. Oh, who has the highest strength? This guy over here. Dig 3 rests also have high strength. Alright, in that case, oh wait, Dig 3 rest is not exosuit trained, so it should be moving extremely slowly. So I guess only one person will come in here, which is this guy over here. And I don't really want the rest to come in through here. And I have more guys who are exosuit trained, but right now they are working on this area over here. I don't want to direct them all the way over to here. Also, this guy should take some time off of farming. This guy should focus on storing. What is he doing right now? Storing polluted dirt. Why is he storing polluted dirt? Where is storing it at? Okay, he's taking dirt in here and sending it out here. Okay, that's actually pretty important because eventually I want to clear this entire area out. Alright, I also have new printables. Let's just get that out of the way so that I don't get the message. I do need more dupes. Operating and supplying. I need a doctor. I think a doctor is probably the most important thing. I don't think I will need a ranger. Operating and supplying. Gourmet, increase cuisine. I don't really need a cook. He's just pretty mid, I would say. I think that's not good enough. I need somebody who's better than that. Operating. Nah, I already have a mechatronic engineer, so I don't think I'm gonna take him. Okay, so I'm going to deconstruct. No, can you just take this out? Move over here and take this out. The reason I'm doing this is because these tiles were actually blocking the water from moving over. Oh, this thing is erupting, nice. Okay, I don't think this Guren is really affecting the airflow. Why is the water like that? Hold on. Okay, never mind. Let's try digging out this tile over here and see if it causes the water to flow out normally. No, it's still stuck there. Wow, that's annoying. This bead of water, is it preventing? I'm not sure if it's preventing the salt water from coming out. I don't think it is. Yeah, the salt water is just getting emptied out here. Alright, so that's fine. Okay, now they're working on this area. It's fine. By the way, I made this priority 7, so most of them should be working down here. I'll dig 3 vests. Why is dig 3 vests allowed here? Oh. Hold on. Move out here. I don't want dig 3 vests coming in. She's moving extremely slowly. Alright, nobody coming here except for this guy and this guy. And the reason I'm allowing these two guys too is that they are our primary diggers. So I want them to be in charge of those two things. Now you can be operating, high priority operating. Because you can be the one that is tuning up the... Oh wait, hold on. She can't tune up the thing, she doesn't have electrical engineering. Okay, I see. This thing can take a back seat. Operating can take a back seat right now. I don't need her to do operating. I need her to help with the... What is she doing right now? She's gonna dig. Why is she not going down there? Oh, come on. Okay, so who is this guy? Why is this guy coming down? Alright, this is a mechatronic guy. Okay, she's helping me the digging right now. Cool. Oh wow, I have more diggers over here. Okay. I don't think I want her to come down here. She can't dig through. Oh my god, she's just going back and forth here. Where's to... Why is she not digging all of this stuff up? This is priority 7 as well. She's running all the way over here. That's not good. Are there no granite over here? It might be because this is not a suitable material. Let's use igneous rock in that case. Let's make this using igneous rock. Alright, and then we will make this priority 7. Then I'll move her slightly. Okay, it seems like that's the reason why they are not doing that. Okay, she's running over here now. Oh crap. By the way, if you take a look at the temperature overlay, right, you go to a relative temperature over here. So this is extremely high. I mean, I set the scaling to extremely high. So you can see that even this 80 degrees area is blue. But if you move over here, right, you can see that this area over here is green. It's the only area on the 2 map besides the asteroid that is green. So you can clearly tell that these two areas are the area where the temperature is the highest. I'm not exactly sure why the area here has such a high temperature, because there's no heat leakage. But over here, right, the temperature is high because there is heat leakage. If you take a look at this, Abyssite tower over here is 260 degrees. So this is actually leaking heat to the surrounding. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because it's actually cooling the magma in here, so eventually it's going to solidify and stop the spreading of heat. It's also boiling all my salt water, so that's actually a very good unintended effect. Now there's a slight problem with this though, is that the slicksters, they will be the slickster will be unhappy because they are not taking any CO2. Now I have some building errands here, and it's very simple because eventually I will be pumping oil from the bottom of the map, right? So I've just pre-built a bunch of pipes here, and this is for the crude oil that's going to be sent up here. I've also just queued up all this stuff over here to be done. This pump over here is just to send all the hydrogen out, because right now the hydrogen is all just stuck here, and there's no way for me to get the hydrogen out because yeah, it's just all stuck here. There's no way for me to get out. Obviously I can't open up this area over here or else the steam will come flooding in. So the only way for me to get it out is just to pump it out. And my guys doesn't seem like they're doing that, so that's a bit annoying. I don't have a lot of dudes right now. I have 9 dudes, and one is permanently working on the farm and ranch. So yeah. Oh no, a bit of veggie poppers is rotten. Alright, I need to take the rotten veggie poppers and I need to relocate them over to here. Also, another thing I want to do, right, I want to plant a Megafron here. And the reason for that is because right now I'm producing too much chlorine. These 3 Megafron are not able to absorb enough chlorine to just sort of utilize the entire geyser production. So the geyser produces about 132 grams. Right now I'm only using about 3 times 22.5, which is 67.5. So another domestic Megafron will require the entire output of the chlorine band, so we are not essentially wasting resources. We can also put all the chlorine into a reservoir though. That is something that can be done. I might just build a gas reservoir over here, just to store the chlorine for now. I don't think it's overpressured for now, so I think it's fine. We'll just build that thing slowly. We don't need to rush it. Alright, the CO2 is actually coming over, that's good. Now, the CO2 is still not able to get to this guy over here. I need to clear out this diamond first. Unpermitted food. Okay, these guys are trapped in here. By the way, I named them E at the start so that oh wait, no, hold on. She's the wrong. Why is this guy in here? Holy crap. Wait. Mac2 farm, what the heck are you here? Go out. I'm going to disallow access to her. She's not exosuit trained, so I definitely don't want her entering the area. Yeah, okay, let's not allow these two guys to enter. I'll allow farm 1 hall to enter. Well, he can be up here just taking fossils over to the base. You may check the progress of that. Where are all the fossils now? There's still a bunch of fossils over here waiting to be stored in this container. Let me take a look at the errands here. Yeah, this guy is hauling it at the moment. I should get another guy to come in here, because there are 3 ammo suits, right? Let me see. I might want to transition one of them into a digger. Now this guy is permanently busy. This guy is like sort of free, but he's still having to cook. You know what? This guy can be in charge of the cooking. I will let this guy do the digging. I'll transition this guy over to a digger. Where is he? Alright, building and digging should be high. Cooking should take a back seat, or rather this guy over here should do the cooking. Alright, let me just make sure that he's indeed exosuit trained. Alright. Now there is a little bit of thing that I have to watch out for, is the zombie spores over here. Because there's a lot of CO2 around the area, so if I take this out, the zombie spores might spread upwards. Now thankfully there's a chlorine barrier here that will essentially stop all the zombie spores from spreading even further. But the thing is, when I come down over here, I'm not wearing any suits. I'll be unprotected, so if there's zombie spores over here, I'll just get infected. So unless the chlorine layer come down even further, right, I can't dig out the zombie spores infected pockets. Also, I need the diamond, okay, to be kind of priority 8. Where is she right now? She's over here. Right, don't go use toilet, that's fine. Oh wait, he came down all the way over here just to go back up again. That's annoying. Alright, I need to make this priority 8. Because otherwise they wouldn't really come and do this. Come and finish this. And I'm doing this because I want to get over here. Hold on. I might just not fill this up. I'll just not tile this up. The point is just to get over to this side over here, so that all of the CO2 can start flowing over. Because all of these guys are just starving for CO2. Alright, still getting salt water pumped out. Let me take a look at the salt water level. Okay, Yeah, there's way too much salt water over here. I'm not sure if this is... Oh man. Okay, I kind of need a pump over here. I need a pump over here so that I can pump it out when the water level is not high. Pump it out when the water level is too high. And then when the water level is too low, I'll connect this up and I'll disconnect the pump. Alright, let's build this out. Gold amalgam. Gold amalgam, and then I'll allow them through. They are already allowed through. Now, what's the building material here? Obsidian. Seems like there's a bunch of igneous rock over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just do this. The wires are relatively simpler also. I can't connect this up because sometimes I want the auto sweeper disconnected by the pump. I want the pump working, so I need to do something like that. Yeah. Okay. This is not really ideal. I kind of want to mop this up so that the airflow here is not too horrible. Okay, there's no point mopping this up because the slicksters will just constantly produce it. But I want this to be mopped up. So the next person that comes through, I will get him to mop all of this up. Now we have lumps constantly starving because all of this can't support 3 lumps. Even with the Mimica pollinating it, it will not be able to support 3 lumps. Or rather, they'll just be constantly starving. They won't die, but they will just constantly starve. Oh no, got one more guy, food poisoning. Alright, I will dig this out, but I don't want to dig into the zombie spores infected pocket. These are all vacuum. The zombie spores are all staying under here. So as long as I don't destroy the spore kit, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh wait, no, it will not be fine. Because if I dig this out, the CO2 will start coming in, and then this thing will be active again, and that will be really bad. But I want some of these slicksters to get the CO2 though. What do I do? Okay, this guy is... I need to move him slightly. Okay, I have no idea what his AI is doing. Oh, yeah, should I just... I need a chlorine layer to get lower. I don't have a choice. Wait, something is emitting chlorine here. I thought I saw something emitting chlorine. I think it's not emitting right now because this area is overpressured. Oh, I think it might be the polluted oxygen instead. Groomed and looking for food. Okay. I think it's time to just move that guy inside. How do I remove him? Remove, and then I will relocate him to here with priority 7. They are now starting work on this pipe over here. Okay, we're still building the automation wires, that's fine. Right, all of this is done now. There's still one last automation wire to be built. Alright, now I want this to be pumped out when it's above 1200. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, there's no... I need a bridge here. Gas bridge. Okay, longer gas bridge. Plop this here and connect this up. connect this up. Alright, and then they'll slowly build, just go over and build that. So I don't need to micromanage them. Oh wow, they ran all the way back here. There's a tiny bit of zombie spores inside. I'm not exactly sure when zombie spores will become airborne. I think it's safe to just dig this out. I need to dig this out, otherwise I will not be able to go across here. This is pretty much the edge of the map. I think we can just stop right over here. I don't need to dig into this diamond pocket over here. I need to find some way to go around the diamond pocket. Maybe once we get over to here, we can start placing a ladder down. And then just seal this up. Then we can continue across here. Okay. Continue across this area. What is that? Is that a spore kit? Oh wow, there's a spore kit over there. Let me check the germs here. There's a little bit of zombie spores in here. Okay, in that case, just dig the floor up. Let me take a look at this. Okay, I kind of want to dig these tiles out so that there's some airflow. Now the CO2 is now coming through, so they should be eating. Oh no, one of them has died. Oh crap. Alright, no, this is priority 5, that's why they are not doing this. Okay, let's make it priority 7. Oh, okay, that's the oil reservoir. I need to get over to that, because otherwise there's no way I can get crude oil. There's a bit of crude oil here I've gotten, but all of this crude oil is obviously not enough. I'll need a lot of crude oil for the metal refining. Okay, let's dig into this pocket over here. Let's not dig into the abyssalite. The rest of this you can dig into them, no issues. Okay, Nosh beans rotted, nobody cares. These guys are sucking in CO2, okay. Okay, these guys are... Oh, there's still some CO2 in here, so these guys can live for quite a while. This area is completely just vacuumed up. Oh man. Wow, if I destroy the spore kit, it will release zombie spores everywhere. Should I do it? The thing is, it will cause the CO2 to be eaten up even quickly, and when that happens, right, all of this chlorine will just be pushed down even further. So I think we should just open up this pocket over here. Okay, sure. I think we'll do that, but what's the best way to go around doing that? There's a ladder right over here, we can totally utilize this ladder. Let's just dig out some of these towers, there's no need for it. Okay, and and then we can take 2 tiles out to the side as well, just to carry off all this junk. And then I'm going to deconstruct the batteries as well. All the batteries over here can be deconstructed. I guess I will leave the tiles intact, and I will just scoot across here. Now I want to dig this out as soon as possible so that it stops like producing. Alright, so my guys are not really done with all this construction project. Let me see. Okay, they are still not done with this. I need them to hurry it up. Okay, this guy earned a skill point. Let me see where he is right now. I don't want him running all the way up if he's at the bottom. He's right over there. What's he trying to do right now? Well, I accidentally built this out of igneous rock. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, he can go and get a skill up. Should I give him astronomy? I think that will increase his science points, which is always good. That will help his attribute leveling to be a bit faster. Okay, this area is completely just hot, like super hot. So all these plants are getting stifled. I need to uproot these 2 plants. I replace them with Murph leaf plants. Okay, it's probably due to all this salt water. So it's coming at 68 degrees. Yeah, this area is super hot right now. It's just leaking heat into my area here. Okay, maybe let's stop using regular pipes. Let's start using insulator pipes. So I think we need to just replace all of this, because the salt water is super hot right now. I don't need the last one to be replaced. This should be also still be replaced. Okay, my dips is gonna get working on that. This guy earned a skill point. Okay, where is he right now? Restoku. He's sleeping. Okay, I'll give him suit sustainability training. Still need a doctor right now. Alright, where is he? Oh my god, he ran all the way down here just to go back. Let's move them all over here for now. Rest one cook. I need to move her slightly in this direction. Rest one cook. They'll still attempt to get out, I think. Alright, she's now mopping off this garbage out. Oh no, she's... Okay, fine, I will allow her out. Oh, this guy's taking quite a while to clean all this, huh? Okay, now that that's done, I don't mind if it cleans up this as well. It's just a bunch of random ass liquid here. There might be liquid that drops. Okay, I need him to deconstruct this tile over here, because all the foreign random ass liquid, I don't want them to drop over here and just spread over all over the place. I don't want to mop this water out. Okay, never mind. You can mop this water puddle over here. Alright, that's totally fine. How much crude oil is over here? I don't think that that's a lot. You can mop this up, all of this up as well. We're trying to disinfect the toilets. Let's not worry about that. Nice, very nice. Okay, I'm not going to touch all this water, cause the steam is just constantly like boiling the water over here, sending water up, back up. So that there will be no point in mopping the area up. Alright, now let's set tiling to back to standard. What is he doing right now? Storing dirt. Why is he storing dirt? Hold on, why is he allowed in here? Why are you nuts? Man, because the ammo suit has no more oxygen in it. Okay, I need to take this out as well. Let's just make sure that there's no heat leakage. Alright. It's spreading. Let me check. No current error. Oh, there's chlorine here. Why is there chlorine in here? Okay, the chlorine is gonna be very useful for disinfecting all of this area. Wait, why do I need towel? I don't need towels here anymore. And this thing can be deconstructed. I don't want to see it constantly just spoiling, doing the spoiling animation. Now our guys are repairing all these pipes over here. Nice. That way we stop heating up this central ladder pipeline. Okay. Well, there's one bad thing about doing this is that I will keep having to set the priority of this to priority 7. Now what's the progress over here? They have started digging a tunnel into here, but they are doing it really slowly. Okay, another thing is, oh, insufficient oxygen generation. What happened? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I need the electrolyzers to be running. I need to get water from here. Should I just use the polluted water? There's no reason not to. Okay, nobody's building this thing over here because it's not high enough priority. I'll set it to priority 7. Okay, fine. I'll try building an electrolyzer somewhere. I have no idea where. I don't want to build it over here because that will stop the spread of the Ovago fix. Should I just use this area? Yeah, why not? I have this area over here. This deodorizer will need to get replaced though. This deodorizer is kind of in the way. Okay, I need 4,000 for space, something like that. So I really can't place the deodorizer over here. Oh man. I do need a deodorizer over here, otherwise the air here will be horrible. Maybe I can have it suspended in the air, I guess. Yeah, let's just build this thing for now. Did I say electrolyzer just now? I mean water sieve. Okay, let's build the water sieve. We clearly need a new source of water. Water sieve. We can make this out of nickel. There's probably a lot of nickel around. The polluted water will be coming up from here. Okay, easy. The pipes are quite easy to deal with. I can just do this, and then the output will just be over here, right? Alright, very cool. And then this will just supply water to all of these things over here. Now this thing will require power up, and I need to deconstruct this thing over here. I need an electrolyzer, man. I don't really have any choice. I need it to be suspended in the air, something like that. And then put an electrolyzer over there, something like this. Alright, and I need to connect it to the BIOS. So let's do this. Alright, kind of want this to be priority 6. Okay, the exosuit guys should still be working here. This guy is going to eat. She's not eating well. You know what? I will stop her from going up. I need her to be working in here. Her bladder is 30%, her stamina is at 11. Oh wow. Oh, I think I know why there's chlorine in here, because there's a bunch of bleach stone that's dropped onto the ledge over here. And then it was not off-gassing because there were a lot of CO2 in here, but now that I've dug out a huge portion of the biome and also exposed a bunch of slicksters, the CO2 pressure has lowered enough that the bleach stone has started off-gassing. And because the pressure over here is so low, the chlorine has just sort of moved around. So yeah, I don't even think I need to do anything to the zombie spores. It will just automatically get destroyed by all of this, all of the chlorine around. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I think the rest is kind of simple. I just need to start digging around the place, start exposing all these slicksters over here. I don't mind digging this out also. Alright, let me check the electrolyzer. Electrolyzer is still pumping for now, but this is empty pipe now. How much? What is the pressure here? It's pumping a lot of oxygen in here as well. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I want to dig out all of this. Why is this not dug up? They are not able to reach all of this, so let's just leave 2 gaps in here so that they can reach all of this. Oh, what the heck? No. Alright, she's clearly too tired. Okay, she's gonna eat right now. I might need to create a new schedule for my diggers. Alright. I will need a new schedule for our diggers, because they are going to have to travel a lot in order to get out. So they will need 3 downtime slots. Make 1 dig. Who's the last guy allowed in here? Rest 1, cook 1. Rest 1, cook 1 will also be in here. Alright, cool. Oh, there's no oxygen coming in. I kind of want to just stop sending oxygen out here to the side. I need all the oxygen to be sent in to the oxygen pods. Okay, their body temperature I think is increasing a lot. Yeah. I'm no risk of them dying, but they require a minimum temperature of 50 degrees before they become happy. What is this? Oh, oh. Okay, I need this to be done. Right, I really need this to be done. Otherwise, they're not. Okay, instead of priority 6, how about making this priority 7? Mech 2 farm on the skill point. Okay, where's Mech 2 farm right now? He's fabricating. How about getting a skill up? Now, should I give her electrical engineering? Yeah, I would like her to learn electrical engineering soon. Oh, these 2 bits are just completely full. Alright, let's dump out all the materials here and then alright, that way they will continue to just send more of this stuff out. Let me take a look at the steam pressure here. Wow, there's crazy amount of steam. Let me check the temperature in here. Let's go to the relative temperature overlay. Okay, it's still 200 degrees over here, so this area is still extremely hot. This area is not as hot, but there's a lot of steam. Okay, I can continue dumping water in here without any worry, I guess, for now. There's also a huge body of water here. Now this thing is getting built. Okay, please build this quickly. Alright, cool. Right, finally have water coming through. And then I will just cut this off here. Connect this, cancel. Okay, everybody seems to be happy. I need more digging errands to be queued up. There's an entire area over here that I don't know how to deal with this area. Should I start placing ladders across? Let me check the chlorine layer. Chlorine layer is moving down but very slowly. I want to dig out all the stuff that is not diamonds, so I can pretty much build a ladder over here and I should be able to reach all of this stuff. As for this area over here, I might be able to reach this from here. I'll just leave that tower over there, I guess. All this sand can be dug up. I should continue digging out this area as well. Now this area, I don't know about this area, man. Should probably start digging it out also. Now once I get over to here, it's a little bit tricky. I'll need a ladder over here, another ladder over here. That will allow me to dig out all this stuff. Okay, another ladder over here. Alright, cool. And then this will be priority 7. All of this will be priority 7. Let me make sure that there's no zombie spawns germs here. Okay, no germs. Cool. Why is nobody building this? Is there no shale nearby? There should be a lot of shale around. There's a lot of shale around. Why is nobody doing this? Okay. I guess there's more important things to be done, maybe. Okay, I might as well. Oh, okay. The Neurovasculator needs some flooring, I guess. Now that he's done with this, I need him to do this, patch this up, and now I'll just skill him up since he's the closest guy. Alright, I'm gonna save the game over here before scaling him up. Also, just let me take a look at the oxygen situation. Oxygen is getting pumped out again. Alright, cool. I think we can start. We'll just connect to one vent for now. Okay, I think still getting unrefrigerated food. What's the status of this? Actually, I don't even need 4 kg here. I can just store 3 kg worth of food. That's fine. What was it I wanted to do? I wanted to do something. These are all not built. Oh, crap. Okay, my guys are very busy. I have no idea what they are so busy with. All of them are allowed to build. Okay, I should be able to reach all of the stuff from this ladder over here. Oh wait, I wanted to assign that to that guy over there. Oh, there's something stuck in this diamond here. I'd like to see what's over there. As for this area over here, I will need a ladder over here that will allow me to pretty much take all of this stuff off as well. Hold on, why are there only 2 guys in here? Where's the 3rd guy? Where is this guy? Oh, she's actually doing this. Why is she not hard? Oh. Oh crap. Okay, cut this off here. I want all the oxygen to be sent in here. Do not send oxygen in here. Do not send oxygen in here. Okay. This oxygen pipeline is completely just full. Oxygen is still being sent out, so I think it's fine for now. Neoprintables available. I don't think they'll be able to dig the diamond up because only the other guy can dig through diamond. Now once we get to here, it will be a bit tricky. Should we go ahead and dig out the spore kit? Let me check the germs, or rather there's very little CO2 here. There's a lot of zombie spores in the steam. But now I kind of want them to come up here and finish building this stuff over here. I kind of want to build ladders going up here and into this biome over here, because I want them to build all this stuff while they have exosuits on. I think let's focus our efforts on clearing this biome out first. Okay, so in order to dig out all this stuff, I will need a ladder over here. I'll need a ladder over here like so. I think this should be good enough. Alright, they should be able to dig out everything using all these ladders here. Alright, I was thinking about what to print just now. Oh wow, this guy is, oh my god, mouth breather. Why do you gotta be a mouth breather, dude? You are such a good digger. Actually, it's a small bladder. Small bladder is pretty garbage. Mouth breather is also garbage. You know what? You are not that great. I'll just take the wolframite. There's actually not a lot of wolframite on the planetoid, so I don't mind just taking a few wolframites. Let me check the status of the food. Most of it is still okay. Okay, the most stale one is 36%, and that will last for 36 cycles, so I think we are still okay. Alright, why is nobody? Oh, they have built this already. Alright, let's plot the Megathron down. We will make it priority 6. I want them to plant the Megathron. Now, nobody is digging into this area yet, which means that they are still occupied with whatever they are doing here. They are still in the process of building the wires here, okay. Okay, the hauler has gained a skill point. Where is the hauler right now? Okay, storing shield. Okay, go back here. What should I do? Should I give him improved farming? I think I want to give him advanced research just so they get more science points, so that his attribute leveling will be a bit faster. Okay, so this area is more or less cleared out. Now I want the snack food to be stored in here also. I want all these nectars to be stored in there. I will leave the bottled water on the ground, that's completely fine. Now to worry about... Oh wow, okay. This is really scary. This zombie spawns over here, but I think it should be okay. The zombie spawns should be destroyed before they reach this area, thanks to this massive chlorine space. Oh no, all these letters. I don't think I will. Okay. Look, game. Let's just store the lettuce and the frost buns and all the barbecue away. Give the game a moment to load here. I don't really like my food spoiling, especially a bunch of my food spoiling like that. Alright. This guy earned a skill point. Okay, where is he right now? Storing iron ore. Okay. Okay, I need him to... Wait, his hauling priority should be very high. Alright, I need to dump out the letters over here. I need the letters to be relocated. Go, 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 go. Oh. Alright, hopefully I managed to salvage the letters here. Let me check the letters. Alright, letters is completely salvaged. Nice. Wait, hold on. Farm 1 hall. Wait a minute. I need you to do some tidying around here. I don't know why there's constantly polluted water being produced here. Alright, now that you're done with that, let's set the tidying back to standard. Okay, let me check on the Rexes by the way. Okay, the Rexes just ate. Alright, cool. Wait, did one of them just die off? I think one of them just died. Oh man. Oh, there's another Megathron over here. It's way too far away. I don't really want to bother with sending all the chlorine all the way down and then letting my guy to come in all the way from the top down to harvest a plant here. I'll rather grow another plant here, just harvest that instead. What are you doing right now? Recovering breath. Okay, they are having a lot of issues working here. I need to connect this up over here. Hold on. Okay, there's no zombie spores yet, so I think we should be fine. Okay. Do I want... I don't really want the oxygen being sent out above the chlorine layer, and the reason for that is kind of simple. It's because I want the chlorine to be pushed downwards. If I start pumping in oxygen from here, the oxygen will push the chlorine upwards instead of downwards. So yeah, I actually want no oxygen being sent right at the very bottom. The oxygen can be sent right above the chlorine layer over here. Okay, let me see. Going to eat in downtime. Alright, cool. Now that they're done with this, right, I can get them to take out the rest of this stuff. I kind of want them to finish all of this before leaving the area. They pretty much will not be able to reach all of this stuff over here. I don't really need them to be digging out this igneous rock. All of this igneous rock can remain there, I guess. There's 3 igneous rock tiles at the top. They can just continue to remain there. Let me check their bladder. 88%. How about the other guy? 98%. Okay. Rest 1 cook, you can go. Cause your bladders are completely full. But then the other guy, I kind of want him to continue working some more. Where's the other guy? Is it you? Alright, Mac 1 dig. I need you to be over on this schedule. Okay, you can be working a little bit more. Okay, stop. Go back. Yeah, please finish as much of this area as possible so that you don't have to make a return trip over here just to dig all of this up. Circuit overloaded. Okay, I knew this day would come. Okay, these 2 things are completely just working. Is it because of this pump? probably need more peat to be sent over here. Okay, and I also need this tool to be do not plant the spore kit over here. Holy crap, that would be disastrous. I need to relocate this over here as well. Okay, I think I can start sealing this area up. Oh wait, I still need to... One last thing I need to do, I need to come in here and need to deconstruct all of this stuff over here. Oh, there's another P-tower over here. Let's get rid of that as well. I need... Let me check what's on this line. Rock crusher, liquid pump. 2 liquid pumps. 2 liquid pumps? What is that 2 liquid pumps? Okay, I get that. There's one over here. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, let's stop this from pumping for now. And that will cause the wire to not overload anymore. Okay, now I can reconnect it. Let me check his bladder. Bladder's at 99%. Oh no. Oh man, I think I need to pause. Wow, I want him to finish this area off so that he doesn't need to come over here again. I think he has to make a return trip here. Yeah, okay, never mind, that's fine. Who is this guy, by the way? Mag 1. Mag 1, you can be brought over to this schedule over here to ensure that you have enough downtime. Right, I need to do a massive sweep of this area now. Okay, let me check the CO2 pressure. Okay, CO2 is getting very low. That's great. All the chlorine is being forced down. Previously it was somewhere over here, now it's sort of migrating downwards. It's pushing the CO2 layer down as well, which is the most important part. That will prevent any stray zombie spores from just leaking into my base. So that's good. Yeah, so I think this is where we got to end the episode. I think we have accomplished quite a lot. Now, we do have accomplished quite a lot, but there's still a lot more to do here. Okay, so first is to get rid of more stuff here. Okay, there might be some heat leaking out the area, but I think that's fine. Oh, there's a bit of amber here, interesting. Yeah, I'll be able to dig out all of this stuff from here. I think I will need a bunch of ladders going across here, like this. All of this I don't really need to dig it up, I just want to dig up the iron. I don't even need this ladder over here. Yeah, the point is just to dig out all of this stuff here. I can leave the igneous rock intact, I don't really care about the igneous rock. I mean, I will dig out the igneous rock if I can reach it, but if I can't reach it, then so be it. Alright, make this priority 7. And then, after that I'm going to start worrying about this area here. Now this area is going to be a pain to deal with. It's going to be such a pain to deal with, man. Okay, first I'll need to start placing a bunch of ladders across. I don't think I want to expose this spore kit yet. The rest of this I can dig it up. I don't want to expose the spore kit over here yet. Now how do I want to do this? I can pretty much just leave gaps around. 2, 3. I can pretty much just leave gaps like this that will allow me to dig downwards. And then I'll be able to dig all of this down and the sand will come crashing down, but I don't want to do that yet. I need the chlorine layer to sort of exceed this area over here first before I dig this area up. Otherwise there's a risk of the spore kit contaminating my base. Okay, I think that's all that we're going to do for this episode. Next episode I need to start well, I think I will actually put a polluted water sieve over here, and then the water sieve will actually convert all of this polluted water to water, which I will send into the oil reservoirs. So there's only, right now I only see one oil reservoir, which is kind of concerning. This will be the, oh my god, the other oil reservoir is all the way over here. Okay, I will tap into this one for now. I don't have a lot of choice. This is my main source of, gonna be my main source of crude oil. Oil reservoir, oil well. Alright, so this thing requires power. Alright, I think I will just use conductive wires here. And then I will also need a pipe. So I will just, this is intended for the crude oil. I need one pipe for the water as well, hot water. I will just do this for now. Okay, I do need another pipeline actually for the crude oil. So I need another one over here. Fine, I will build another pipeline here. Now there is a bit of oxygen over here, so my guys should be able to work in this area without too much issues. And if they need to breathe, there's always a pocket of oxygen here. I'll actually pump oxygen out from this vent over here as well. Okay, I think that has to be for next episode. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.